We spoke about in the past all about lead generation when it comes down to digital marketing, agency life. I've gone through how we do it. A recent video I was talking all about masterminds and how important they are for conferences. And this thing changed the way that we got new leads into the agency. And it come from one of these mastermind tables at one of these conferences very, very recently. And that is all about Upwork. And I know before people come in the comments, it's all about freelancers. It is not. There is so much opportunity on there from agencies for web development, for SEO, for link building, for digital PR, for huge guest posting, for social media, for video editing, literally for everything and anyone. And we've got so many great leads that have come from Upwork recently. And I'm not talking a small $500 SEO contract. I'm talking big money for link insertions, for guest posting, for digital PR, for some of the big websites that we work with like Forbes, Fortune.com, Investing.com. There is tons of leads on there and it is so cheap to do lead generation on there. How it works, and I think they've changed this in the last few years, don't quote me because I've never done this before, but as I've been told, before with Upwork, you just submit jobs, whereas now they do it based on like a connect system. So you basically buy credits and then those credits go towards jobs. And when you put together proposals for jobs, sometimes jobs are like 10 credits, 8 credits, 24 credits. Sometimes I've seen 30, 35 credits. And well, connects they're called. And these connects, you basically buy them. I think 350 is around about $45. So what, 34, 35 pounds or something like that. And it's a great way because you buy the connects, you can associate them to either a freelance profile or an agency profile. We split them. So we have some credits for the agency profile, credits for my profile, and then one of my business developers has one as well. And then we go in and then we just bid for the work. And yes, you do have to do more proposals and more cover letters than you would for like normal jobs. I'd probably say for about every 15 to 20 proposals you send, you get a really good warm lead that comes in off the back of that. And I've got 3 conversations and we've sent off from my profile about 100 or so proposals, cover letters, whatever you want to call it. Had 3 active conversations. Did have 5, but 2 of them have closed the projects. And 2 of them are looking to go ahead with some different bits. And I've just been focusing purely on link building, guest posting, that kind of stuff. Whereas my other business developer, she's been looking at sort of web and things and SEO and social media. And yes, there are small leads on there that want things done for like $20, like SEO audits and things like that. However, as it goes over time, you will start to find leads that actually want to pay decent amounts for websites, for projects, for SEO. And the great thing is there's options that people select that they only want to work with either UK talent or American talent. And obviously if you have a profile in one of those countries, it works in your favor. You can also see as well, which I think is really, really good. I think it's about $20 a month or something. It's called Freelancer Plus or Agency Plus. You can see what other people are bidding, but you can also see how many people have sent in proposals, cover letters, how many have been opened, how many have been unopened, if they're interviewing anyone, if they're talking to anyone. So it gives you a really good insight whilst you're putting together your cover letter and your proposal while sending that over to your client. You can add all of your portfolio items to your portfolio and it tracks all of the jobs that you do. You can gather feedback and it's just a really great and easy system. I probably prefer it more to Bark. We've used Bark in the past, which I think is great to sort of get a few initial leads, but it's also probably better than people per hour as well. I think the platform's gone down a lot in the years, but there is so much work on Upwork. I cannot fathom to tell you how much there is on there. And it's a relatively easy process. You see the job posting, it's better to reply quicker than anything. You put your cover letter together, you give a rough price of what it's going to cost, you give a bit background about who you are, what you do, maybe add some of your portfolio items, and then you send it off. There is an option to add like a bid or a boost to your proposals or your cover letters, which I do occasionally, especially if it's something that you really, really want. I always add a couple of connects and credits to it. It works well, but it is a fantastic platform. I'm going to keep you updated on it, but this is like a gold mine. And one of the guys that was on our mastermind table has an email marketing agency, a cold email marketing agency, and he was saying that he got one of his biggest retainers from Upwork for like $14,000 or $15,000, which is insane, monthly retainer. So there's definitely great business to be had on there. If you can stand out, maybe be a little bit different in your outreach, maybe a little bit different in your portfolio and your profile, add some of your best work on there. There's no reason why you can't use it as a great way to supplement your leads for an agency. There are other things on there as well, not just digital marketing. You've got bookkeeping requests, video editing, graphic design, videography, photography. You just have to hunt hunt on there and search for the good ones. They are there, I promise you. This has been a fantastic way for us to supplement leads into the agency that we can divvy up between the team. And it is probably a little bit cheaper. Well, it's definitely cheaper than Bark. And compared to an average cost of an acquisition of a client from ads, it works out a little bit cheaper too. It is just a little bit more time consuming, but there's clients on there from all around the world. There's loads of different jobs. If you get in there quick, you have a reasonable, good chance of getting a reply. So yeah, hopefully this has helped. It's been an amazing for our lead generation. I'm going to keep you updated as time goes on because it's been great so far. We've only been testing out literally since we got back from the conference. So just over a month ago, or just under a month. And yeah, I'll keep you updated. Fab. Stay awesome, stay safe, but most importantly, stay nerdy.